the LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video on the LG Neon Plus. So the LG Neon Plus has been leaked out. So I'm on AndroidHeadlines.com here. So the LG Neon Plus is going to AT&T. So this is really cool. So another LG phone for AT&T. The LG Neon Plus is a budget phone, of course. It's the same phone as the LG K30 2019 version. It's also the same phone as the LG Prime 2 on AT&T postpaid, or the LG Arena 2 on AT&T prepaid. So when this phone is released, AT&T will have 3 of the same fucking phones with different names. So that's gonna be interesting. So I wonder what's the difference. I wonder what's gonna be the difference between the LG Neon Plus and the other 2 phones that is offered from AT&T with the same phone as the LG Prime 2 and the LG Arena 2. So yeah, so it looks like LG is bringing out the LG Neon name from the dead. They did it with the LG Prime 2 probably like a month or 2 ago. So LG is now bringing out the LG Neon brand. It's gonna be the first Android. It's gonna be the first. It's gonna be the first time that the LG Neon is a smartphone. So the LG Neon has been around for a long time. It's been like 10 years since this brand has been kicking. The last time that I know that the LG Neon was around was when it had the touchscreen and the sliding keyboard, and the keyboard was green. It'd be awesome if this phone was green to match that. That'd be awesome, but it's not. It's blue, so it is what it is. So it's going to AT&T. Don't know when. So this is just leaked information. So if you guys want to check out this article, a link to this will be down below. So check it out. So it says here, it looks to be a budget smartphone from LG, though our source did not provide us with all the specs of the Neon Plus. So there's still some questions that need to be answered here. This is the first LG Neon that will be an Android smartphone. Like I said before, the LG Neon was used back then on flip phones and features phones. You guys remember the LG Neon from like 2007, 8, or 9, something like that, when it was singular Go phone back in the day. Holy shit, that's been a long fucking time, you know. It says LG has used the name Neon before for a couple of its phones, but those were not Android smartphones, either flip phones or sliders that used a very simple OS at the time, which were also only available on AT&T, giving that it makes sense that the new Neon Plus is also going to be available on AT&T. Of course, the LG Neon is an exclusive brand to AT&T. Of course, you guys knew that. The LG Neon from back in the day, the only LG Neon I remember was the slide-out keyboard phone from like 2008, 2009, stuff like that, when it was still singular. So there you have it. The first LG Neon came out over 10 years ago, but it looks like now is the time that AT&T and LG want to run back to that well and use the Neon name. And this is not the first time that's happened. LG did it with the Prime 2 like a month or 2 ago. They revived the Prime name for AT&T, and they brought it's the same fucking phone and shit, but this one is a Neon Plus. So what's next? What are they gonna do now? Bring out the Optimus name again? I hope they do bring that. I hope LG does bring that Optimus name back, cause that'd be sweet. While this is a budget smartphone, it doesn't appear to be all that terrible. Many people fear budget phones and immediately associate it with a terrible smartphone that's going to give them a terrible experience. But that isn't seem to be the case with the LG Neon Plus. It's the same phone as the LG K30 2019 version. But I don't know what the difference is between the 2 phones here. I don't know what the difference is. Externally, it has a Google Assistant key on the left side of the phone. That's below the volume keys. That's on the left side of the phone. So you do have a Google Assistant key on the phone if you guys want to use that. This is similar to what LG has been doing on its more high-end smartphones, like the LG. I think the G8 ThinQ has it. The G8X has it. The G7 ThinQ has that as well. So it's not new for LG to be putting a Google Assistant key on the phone. It's not new. They've been doing it since the G7 from 2018. It charges via micro USB, which is disappointing in 2019, of course. I wish it was Type C, but it's a budget phone, so it is what it is. I mean, I know that's gonna be like the main downfall for this phone is micro USB charging. It's 2020 almost, and we're still using micro USBs. It's ridiculous, but nothing that I can do about it. So it charges via micro USB. It has a headphone jack, which is nice to have. So there's some good and some bad news there. Like I said, the good news headphone jack, bad news micro USB. The micro USB charging port is definitely quite old, but the good thing is that the majority of us likely to still have many micro USB cables laying around, and keeping the headphone jack is a good thing. Of course it is, especially on a budget phone. So there's good news and bad news about this phone, of course. Bad news is it has micro USB charging. Good news is it has a headphone jack. The specs on this thing are not terrible. They're not the greatest specs in the world, but they're not the worst specs either. Okay. This is a budget phone, so you do get what you pay for here. LG has outfitted the Neon Plus with the 8 megapixel camera on the back with a flash. It's a single camera around back with a 5 megapixel camera around the front. Best of all, the LG Neon Plus does not have a notch. That's a win. I do not like notches. I'm not a fan of those, but like the best notch on the phone was the Essential phone in my opinion. But you know, the teardrop notch is not bad either. It's a lot better than the Pixel 3 XL notch. That notch is the worst notch I've ever seen on a fucking phone. The Pixel 3 XL has the worst notch ever on a fucking phone. It's fucking ridiculous, but this does not have a notch, so that's good. The display looks to be 18:9, which it is. So it's tall, but not crazy tall like some of Sony's smartphones, like, you know. It also says that there's still plenty of unknowns, of course. But like I said, it's the same phone as the LG K30 2019 version. If you guys know what the specs are on the LG K30, if you guys know what the specs are on the LG K30 2019, you guys will know what the specs are on this phone. But there is things that you guys need to know though. The LG Prime 2 on AT&T postpaid has 16 GB of storage, and the LG Arena 2 on AT&T prepaid has 32 GB of storage. So I don't know which one this is gonna have. Probably it's either gonna have 16 GB or 32 GB. It says at this time there are still plenty of aspects of the LG Neon Plus that Android headlines is unable to confirm. That includes the screen size, which I think it's 5.5. I think it's 5.3 inches, 5.5, something like that. I think they can't confirm the screen size. Processor, RAM is 2 gigs, storage 16 or 32 gigs. Pricing to me fairly cheap. And availability, we don't know that either. I definitely don't know that. The display on the LG Neon Plus in this picture does show an August 1st date. Typically the date on the phone is the date that the phone will be released, but that's unlikely to be the case here, because this phone's already exist. The LG Neon Plus does not exist yet, but it's coming. But the K30 2019 does exist, and there's like fucking 5 million different variations of the phone, and AT&T is gonna have 3 of them. 3 of the same fucking phones. Usually these renders are one of the last things that is done before a phone is released. So it's more likely to be announced at CES in January and released shortly thereafter. So this phone could be shown off at CES. This one could be shown up at CES 2020 in Vegas. I think that's where they're having it, in Vegas. So they're having CES not next week, but I think the week after that they're having CES the week after next. So that's pretty cool. So CES is almost here. January is almost here, so they're having it the week after next, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They usually have it like the first week of January anyway. So there you have it. Says launching at CES does sound likely for the LG Neon Plus, seeing as LG does typically launch budget and mid-range phones at CES and releases the premium high-end devices at Mobile World Congress in February. So there you go. This phone does exist. The LG Neon Plus does not exist yet, but the phone does exist. It's out there in the wild. It's out there. It's on every fucking carrier that you guys can think of. It's on Cricket. It's on Boost. It's on Sprint. It's on Metro PCS. It's on every carrier that you guys can think of. The LG K30 2019 is on every carrier, but we brand it differently. It's on Cricket as the LG Escape Plus, I think. It's on Boost as the LG Tribute Royal. It's on Sprint as the LG Tribute Royal as well. It's on Straight Talk as the LG Journey, I believe. So this phone does exist, but I don't know why AT&T is getting the same phone again for the third time. I don't know why. I do think this phone will go to prepaid. I think this phone will go to AT&T prepaid, because when the LG Neon was out and doing its thing back in the day, it was on Singular Go phone back in the day. It's been a long time since I've said. It's been a long time since I've heard that Singular Go phone. I think it was Singular Go phone back in 2009 as well. So, but anyways, guys, this phone is coming out very soon. It's gonna be announced at CES 2020 in Las Vegas in about 2 weeks or so, so stay tuned for that. If you guys want to know what the specs are on this phone, look at the LG K30 2019, and you guys will know what the specs are. It's a budget phone, nice looking phone. The phone does look very nice. I'm not knocking it, nice looking wallpaper. I'm not knocking the phone, but I don't know why AT&T is getting this phone again, because AT&T already has this phone. Already has the LG Prime 2 on AT&T postpaid, the LG Arena 2 on AT&T prepaid. I have covered both of those phones on my channel. I talked about those phones on my channel. Y'all guys can check out my videos on the LG Prime 2 and the LG Arena 2 on my channel. Links to those will be down below, and I'll have cards up here on the right side of the screen. So check those out. So yeah, this is very interesting that AT&T is getting the LG Neon Plus. Well, it's not crazy, because the LG Neon is an exclusive to AT&T, like the LG Prime, the LG, I don't know. So we'll see if LG brings out more phones from the dead, like the LG Optimus. So when they bring that phone back, that'd be nice if LG brought the LG Optimus back, because the Optimus brand from LG was the fucking shit. And I hope they bring the Optimus brand back, because they gave it like a tough name to it, because the Optimus, you know. It'd be awesome if LG had a phone called the LG Optimus Prime. That'd be awesome. That'd be sweet. But we'll see if LG will bring back more phones from the dead, like the LG Rimmer. Oh, please don't bring the Rimmer back. Please don't. The Rimmer phone sucked. If LG is going to bring back old phones, bring back the LG Prime phone, the LG Neon, like this one. The LG Dare for Verizon, bring that phone back to life. I don't know what any other LG feature phones back in the day were. But I hope LG never brings back the LG Rumor. The LG should never bring back the Rumor Don't bring that phone back. That phone was terrible. The Rumor 2 sucked. The Rumor Touch sucked as well. All the Rumor phones from LG sucked because they had problems. So yeah. So it looks like LG is bringing back the LG Neon brand, and they're bringing it to AT&T. This time it's going to be a smartphone this time around. Same phone as the LG K30 2019 version. So I don't know what the difference is between the LG Neon Plus, the LG Prime 2, or the LG Arena 2. I'm not sure what the difference are between the three phones for AT&T. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out when this phone is released. So when this phone gets released on AT&T, I will let you guys know, and I'll give you guys my thoughts then. So this is kind of interesting that LG and AT&T are bringing this phone to AT&T, because it's the same phone that they gotten. Like I said, AT&T got the LG Prime 2 on AT&T postpaid, the LG Arena 2 on AT&T prepaid. It's the same phone as this one. It's the same phone as this one. I think the LG Prime 2 has 32 GB, 16 GB of storage. Arena 2 has 32 GB of storage. So the specs on this phone will be similar between the two phones. So we will see what specs are in this phone, but expect it to be a budget phone, of course. I'd say it's gonna be less than $150, because you know it's a budget phone, so why not? So yeah, when this phone is released, AT&T will have AT&T will have 3 of the same fucking phones with different names. So that is interesting there. So what do you guys think about the LG Neon Plus from the AT&T? So that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. If you last me out a lot, please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.